Live at 4, this is 13 News Now.
Gunshots wake up a usually quiet Norfolk neighborhood. Now a man is accused of killing his roommate.
The shooting happened this morning on Hampton Boulevard near Surrey Crescent in Larchmont. 13 News Now reporter Allie Weatherton joins us now live from the scene. Allie, what do we know?
Well, Regina, neighbors say they didn't hear the gunshots early this morning, and they're shocked that something like this happened in this area. The two men, they say, lived there, always kept to themselves. Now, the police say around 3:30 this morning, someone called 911 after hearing gunshots. Officers found 46-year-old Wesley Harmon suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Now, while police were investigating, they detained Harmon's roommate, 62-year-old Keith Moore. Moore is charged with 1 count of second-degree murder and the use of a firearm in commission of a felony. And like I said, neighbors here are shocked.
Most unusual. I've never known anything like this to happen before.
Now, Norfolk police are still investigating this incident. Moore is being held in Norfolk jail without bond tonight. Live in Norfolk, Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
A soggy start to the work week, but now the rain is gone. We should be clear for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but what about the temperatures? Evan joins us now with our forecast.
Well, we're still looking at those cool temperatures, and the clouds are lingering, and they will continue to linger throughout the evening. Here's our sky view out along the Virginia Beach oceanfront. You can see some folks out there running, but also the cloudy gray skies that we've seen throughout the day today. As we take a look at the current temperatures, we're in the 40s all across the area with some 50s down towards Edenton, Elizabeth City, and down in Currituck. As we take a look at the radar, we have seen those clouds and the rain earlier this morning. This is our sky view up in Hampton right now. And again, you can see that earlier this morning, this is the loop of the past 9 hours. We had that rain move through, picked up about a ½ inch of rain as we went through the day today. Now the rain is clearing out, but the clouds are continuing to linger here across the coastline. So if you have evening plans, we're looking at the mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures pretty much holding in the upper 40s and still maybe a little bit of mist and drizzle around. Much more on our forecast, which does include warmer temperatures coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Evan. In Virginia Beach, people in a neighborhood offshore Drive are upset after City Council approved a permit for a man who wants to transfer guns. 13 News Now reporter Jacqueline Lee spoke with angry neighbors and the man at the center of it all. Jacqueline.
Well, Regina, neighbors argue it's bringing dangerous people into an otherwise safe, family-friendly neighborhood. But I spoke to the man running the business, and he explained it's all a big misunderstanding.
It started with this sign, 3 of them, placed in front of Al Zink's house. It read, "Permit request for retail sales, firearms."
I question why sell that type of an item out of your home in a family neighborhood.
Neighbors were upset after seeing the signs and the thought of weapons in this neighborhood off of Shore Drive. 29 people signed a petition asking City Council to reject the proposed permit.
It's a problem because the weapons are being stored in this neighborhood and in that house.
But Al Zink, the person applying for the permit, said it's a misunderstanding and the sign was written wrong.
There's going to be no retail sales whatsoever out of our office.
His business is to conduct transfers, basically act as a middleman. If someone buys a gun online, it can't be shipped to their house. It has to be shipped to a licensed firearm dealer, which in this case would be Zink.
I'm just going to do background checks. By appointment only, 1 car. People here were thinking that there was going to be a parking lot out here, people coming in, traipsing through here looking at guns. Not the case. I have no guns here for sale. Period.
At the City Council meeting, the city attorney explained that state law said cities can't govern the purchase, possession, transfer, or ownership of firearms. So, by law, Zink's permit had to be approved. There's nothing illegal about it.
I do not let them even touch the firearm they purchased until after they have passed the background check. I'm trying to make it safer in the neighborhood, safer in the general area, because if people are verified that they can own a weapon, then the neighborhood is safer.
When I clarified with angry neighbors that Zink was not selling guns like they had thought, they still had some strong words about the business. I'll tell you what they said coming up at 5. Live in studio, Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.
Tonight, Norfolk is holding a town hall meeting to discuss regulating short-term rentals. You're looking live now at downtown. The mayor will discuss how to handle websites such as Airbnb. In Virginia, the service is not regulated at the state level, and this is the first of two meetings. Tonight's meeting starts at 6 at Pretlow Library on Ocean View Avenue. The other is scheduled for Thursday at 6 at the Virginia Arts Festival building on Bank Street.
Today, the Portsmouth Police Department held an emergency blood drive for Officer Angelina Bucklini. She's undergone at least 2 surgeries after police say a 15-year-old boy shot her last week. Now, Hampton Roads is coming together for her. Police from Virginia Beach and other agencies supported the good cause. 13 News Now reporter Lise Brown was there when people lined up to help.
Donating blood to the blue. Law enforcement far and wide in the community giving pints.
It's the right thing to do. It saves lives.
Donating blood in support of Portsmouth Officer Angelina Bucklini.
She's the perfect friend.
Investigators say a 15-year-old shot her 5 times while she tried to take him into custody. Sergeant Matt Crutcher and his partner helped take down the teenager. He says 3 other officers saved Bucklini's life with the help of a tourniquet.
No other word for it, he saved her life. Him and the 2 other officers that showed up, without them, she may not be here in the position she's at right now.
She's undergone at least 2 surgeries and needed blood. This blood drive replacing what she's used and helping countless others. Danielle Bennett is Bucklini's friend.
She's doing well. She's, getting back to her old self, which is good.
This is encouraging for folks to come out and help us when we're out there helping them on a normal basis.
In Portsmouth, Elise Brown, 13 News Now.
And if you weren't able to make it out to donate blood today, you have another chance to do so. Portsmouth police announced that due to the huge turnout today, they're scheduling another blood drive. Details on when and where, they're all posted on 13newsnow.com.
Movie director Spike Lee asked the audience at the Virginia Film Festival to observe a moment of silence to remember Heather Heyer. She was killed after a car plowed through a group of protesters during the White Nationals rally in Charlottesville in August. Lee spoke about racial issues and the country's divisive history at the Paramount Theater in Charlottesville over the weekend. Lee said in order to move forward, Americans need to accept the United States was built upon the genocide of Native Americans and slavery.